Hi everyone! The new year is just around the corner, which means that the transfer window is about to open, and the news will be pouring in. Leave a like to the new episode, and we'll proceed to begin. Let's get the show on the pitch. Former midfielder Nuri Sahin has left the position of head coach of Antalyaspor and returned to Borussia Dortmund, where he will be appointed as an assistant head coach of Edin Terzic. Former Hornets midfielder Sven Bender has joined the coaching staff alongside him. Former Man United defender Eric Bailly has terminated his contract with Besiktas. He is close to returning to Villarreal. Arda Güler, Andre Luning, and Lucas Vazquez have interrupted their vacation a day earlier in order to better prepare for next games. AC Milan have no intention to pay Real Betis 3 to 4 million euros for left-back Juan Miranda. He will join the Rossoneri in the summer as a free agent. Besides Juventus, Napoli are also looking to sign Shakhtar Donetsk main talent Georgi Sudakov. The Ukrainian side has already been offered 35 million for the player. West Ham are planning to extend the contract of the head coach of the team, David Moyes. He will soon be offered a new deal. Benfica centre-back João Victor is moving to Vasco da Gama for a total value of 8 million euros. The clubs have fully reached an agreement. AS Roma are terminating the loan spell of central midfielder Renato Sanches from PSG early. The Portugal international made only 5 Serie A appearances. Tottenham and France legend Hugo Lloris joins Los Angeles FC. Here we go! 1-year contract plus multiple options to extend the agreement in the future years to come. I trust Højlund. I knew he could score, of course. His goals in the UCL showed he could. Also what he did as a young player in Austria and Italy. This goal will give him the belief he's gonna score more goals from this point on, Erik ten Hag claimed. Barcelona scouts have been tracking Mason Greenwood's progress at Getafe's last 3 games. The Catalans are seriously considering the idea of signing him. Arsenal could recruit Barcelona captain Sergio Roberto as a free agent in the summer. Mikel Arteta appreciates his versatility. Stuttgart's top scorer, Serhou Guirassy, is open to leave the club in winter. AC Milan, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur would want to have him in the ranks. Eduardo Camavinga was expected to take 10 weeks to recover, but the Real Madrid midfielder managed to slash the recovery period to 6-7 weeks. Roberto Firmino will most likely leave Al Ahly in the winter. Saudi Al Shabab, Al Ittifaq, Al Fateh, Sheffield United, and clubs from Turkey are interested in his services. Olympique Marseille are eager to recruit West Ham United winger Saïd Benrahma. The Irons intend to sell him in January. Newcastle United are in talks with Manchester City over the transfer of defensive midfielder Calvin Phillips. The clubs are closing in on a deal. Juventus are in talks with Borussia Mönchengladbach for 17-year-old Swiss striker Wesley Bottelli, who has bagged 15 goals in 17 League U19 appearances. It's a really average situation that you lose your goal scorer, but we had it even worse in the past, when Sadio Mane and Mo left and we somehow came through it. Traditionally, one of them at least went really far in the tournament, which made it even worse. So we have to get through this. We knew from time to time Africa Cup of Nations appears and Mo has to go. And that was always clear. Now with Endo, we have a participant of the Asian Cup as well, Jurgen Klopp noted. Jack Grealish's home in Cheshire was burgled in a £1 million heist by thieves while his family were inside and the Man City midfielder was away playing against Everton. The police have not yet found the burglars. The Saudi Pro League is reportedly planning a rule change that would allow clubs to sign up to 10 foreign players. As for now, they are allowed to have no more than 8 foreign performers in the squad. Olympiacos have completed a deal to sign Porto's Spanish striker Fran Navarro on loan with a 7.5 million euros non-mandatory buyout clause. We've received nothing, no approaches. I'm not even speaking with the board about that. Fulham manager Marco Silva on João Palhinha deal for January. Bournemouth and Ivory Coast central midfielder Hamed Traoré has contracted malaria on international duty. The Turkish Super Cup final between Fenerbahce and Galatasaray, which was supposed to be played in Saudi Arabia, has been cancelled a few minutes before the starting whistle. The local authorities did not allow players to enter the pitch wearing t-shirts bearing the picture of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, modern Turkey's secular founder. Thus, the footballers decided not to play at all. Central midfielder Fernando has terminated his Sevilla contract with immediate effect. He will pursue his career in Brazil. Barcelona left-back Marcos Alonso has successfully undergone surgery to properly recover from his back injury and thus will be out of action until March. Borussia Dortmund have submitted an offer for 19-year-old Manchester United winger Dan Gore, who recently made his debut for the Red Devils' first team. After withdrawing their interest in signing Leonardo Bonucci, Roma have decided to turn their attention in the direction of West Ham United centre-back Thilo Kehrer. Borussia Dortmund are considered frontrunners in the race for Chelsea's young winger Jan Madsen. The clubs are in contact regarding his move. Guys, if you're still watching our channel without a subscription, don't do it. Pause this video and give us a subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. Let's continue. Here are the results of yesterday's Serie A fixtures. Alright, we are moving on to the hottest news of the release. The Italian Football Federation, IFFHS, has finally decided to ban local clubs from participating in any version of the European Super League draft or any other tournament not organized by UEFA, FIFA, or the FIGC. The ruling states that clubs wishing to take part in the breakaway Super League would be barred from playing in Serie A for the next season. Earlier on, Inter and AS Roma officially refused to take part in the Super League initiative. AC Milan and Juventus remained silent, while the presidents of Lazio and Napoli publicly supported the decision of the European Court. In order to launch the updated Super League project, the organizers need to convince 46 clubs. Real Madrid have officially announced the extension of the contract with the team's head coach, Carlo Ancelotti. The 64-year-old Italian's renewed deal with the club lasts until the summer of 2026, though media reports noted it only being a one-year agreement. Previously, it was believed that Ancelotti will be on his way to lead Brazil in the summer, and then the Merengues will appoint Xabi Alonso in his place. However, the Real Madrid board are delighted with the way Carlo Ancelotti has coped with the squad problems at the start of the season and finished the year at the top of La Liga table. The legendary CRISTIANO RONALDO has provided an epic reaction to the news that he was snubbed from top 10 players of 2023 ranking, made by the International Federation of Football History and Statistics. Ronaldo wrote 3 laughing emojis and one with a monkey closing his eyes in the comment of the Portuguese newspaper A Bola's Instagram post on the said project. Needless to say, his comment quickly went viral online. We would like to remind you that Ronaldo is the best goal scorer of 2023, having 53 accurate shots. Erling Haaland, who scored 50, will not be able to overtake him, as the Norwegian cyborg will miss the last match of the year due to injury. Girona captain Alex Garcia, who has recently emerged as Barcelona's top transfer target for the January transfer window, has not ruled out a move to Blaugrana camp. During an open training session, one girl asked him if these rumors were lies, to which the Spanish international replied, "I don't know." Xavi would really like to see Garcia in the roster. Moreover, the head coach of Barca thinks that one of Girona leaders could become a great alternative to Gavi. However, it'll be difficult to land the deal, especially since Barcelona need to find 20 million euros, which makes the 26-year-old football player's release clause. Napoli's top scorer Victor Osimhen has intrigued Chelsea fans. The Central Goals account took to Twitter to wish Osimhen a happy birthday, with one fan asking the Nigerian to join Chelsea. Surprisingly enough, the attacker responded with 2 love blue heart emojis and the player emoji. It is known that Osimhen has been the Blues' priority candidate for the centre-forward position for quite a while now, while the player himself has been supporting this London club since childhood. Recently, Osimhen renewed his contract with Napoli until the summer of 2026. Chelsea remain hopeful to somehow acquire Juventus centre-forward Dusan Vlahovic. The pensioners are still studying the possibility of swapping the Serbian forward for Romelu Lukaku. The said option was available last summer, but the clubs did not find the common ground to get the deal done. As for this moment, Chelsea are willing to send Lukaku to Turin and pay an additional 50 million euros for the exchange. This season, the experienced Belgian performs for AS Roma on loan. In his 20 appearances for the 2023-24 season, he managed to score 13 goals. Real Madrid are expected to submit their final offer to Kylian Mbappé next week. If the Frenchman really wants to represent Spanish giants, he must make a decision by mid-January. The club will not wait for him anymore. Los Blancos' offer will stay the same as in 2022. A 130 million signing bonus and a salary of 26 million per year. He is reportedly in constant contact with Florentino Perez. It should be recalled that Mbappé will become a free agent in the summer if he does not extend his agreement with PSG. Friends, check out suggested videos released on our other projects. Well, the Football News channel was with you. We're wishing you a pleasant New Year's mood and Happy New Year. See you in a bit.